Man is an animal who has to live in a lie in order to live at all. Knowledge is a treasure, but practice is the key to it. If ignorant both of your enemy and yourself, you are certain to be in peril. You shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you odd. Dream big, wake up, take the first step into the unknown. Keep working hard, and you can get anything that you want. No one is useless in this world who lightens the burdens of others. Whether we fall by ambition, blood, or lust, like diamonds, we are cut with our own dust. If you believe very strongly in something, stand up and fight for it. Treat your men as you would your own beloved sons, and they will follow you into the deepest valley. Talent hits a target no one else can hit. Genius hits a target no one else can see. To truly laugh, you must be able to take your pain and play with it. The heart's memory eliminates the bad and magnifies the good. Ignorance is the night of the mind, but a night without moon or star. Other people's opinion of you does not have to become your reality. The older I grow, the more I distrust the familiar doctrine that age brings wisdom. Great understanding is broad and unhurried. Little understanding is cramped and busy. If truth doesn't set you free, generosity of spirit will. Having the life of your dreams is simple. Make conscious choices. It's not that I'm so smart. It's just that I stay with problems longer. It takes courage to grow up and become who you really are. Vulnerability is the least celebrated emotion in our society. Cleverness isn't always true, nor is the truth always clever. The cost of being wrong is less than the cost of doing nothing. There is nothing more important than your eternal salvation. To bear and not to own, to act and not lay claim, to do the work and let it go, for just letting it go is what makes it stay. We all make choices, but in the end, our choices make us. Those whose upper and lower ranks have the same desire are victorious. The fruit of empty hopes is more bitter than the saddest truth. If the path before you is clear, you're probably on someone else's. Once you really know yourself, can't nobody tell you nothing about you? When envoys are sent with compliments in their mouths, it is a sign that the enemy wishes for a truce. Even though the ship may go down, the journey goes on. So many people love you. Don't focus on the people who don't. Be wiser than other people if you can, but do not tell them so. Early to bed and early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. I am not good at noticing when I'm happy, except in retrospect. In order to change the world, you have to get your head together first. Don't be afraid to give up the good to go for the great. To have a human form of a joyful thing, but in the universe of possible forms, there are others just as good. Life would be unbearably dull if we had answers to all our questions. The nail that sticks out farthest gets hammered the hardest. Cherish those who seek the truth, but beware of those who find it. When we fail, our pride supports us, and when we succeed, it betrays us. The truth doesn't mind being told every once in a while. It is better to live one day as a lion than 100 years as a sheep. When inequality takes root, a garden of problems flourishes. The truths that matter most to us come always half-spoken. But the only way never to do the wrong thing is never to do anything. After all, if you run far enough, no one can catch you. Let your plans be dark and impenetrable as night, and when you move, fall like a thunderbolt. Adversity discourages losers. Adversity inspires winners. In my heart's most secret place, I pity them as angels do. We need to renew ourselves often. Even temples need renovation. Face your life, its pain, its pleasure. Leave no path untaken. It was the truth, and like any truth, it was powerful. Just go with it, he thought. You won't figure out anything if you give in to fear. The elegance under pressure is the result of fearlessness. Don't be afraid of enemies who attack you. Be afraid of the friends who flatter you. Don't be afraid of failure. This is the way to succeed. Some things you hear with your ears, others you hear with your heart. Appear weak when you are strong, and strong when you are weak. One need not destroy one's enemy. One need only destroy his willingness to engage. Life is pain. Anyone who says otherwise is selling something. Don't depend too much on anyone in this world, because even your own shadow leaves you when you are in darkness. Our moral economy went bankrupt long before our financial one. Growing up is losing some illusions in order to acquire others. Life is a comedy to those who think, a tragedy to those who feel. Wanting to be someone else is a waste of the person you are. What you do is what matters, not what you think or say or plan. Everything is created twice, first in the mind and then in reality. Nobody ever lives their life all the way up, except bullfighters. Do not look for healing at the feet of those who broke you. Don't fear big. Fear mediocrity. Fear waste. Fear the lack of living to your fullest. Do not presume that richness or poorness will bring you happiness. You are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. When you're the most happening person at the party, it's time to leave. Art should comfort the disturbed and disturb the comfortable. The distance between insanity and genius is measured only by success. The truth will set you free, but not until it is finished with you. Once we accept our limits, we go beyond them. I shall allow no man to belittle my soul by making me hate him. Sometimes we create our own heart, breaks through expectation. You can't blame gravity for falling in love. I can't go into detail, but it's why I went to the special meeting at the Pentagon. The most beautiful experience we can have is the mysterious. It is the fundamental emotion that stands at the cradle of true art and true science. Small good decisions will lead you to the glorious path of success. Peace proposals unaccompanied by a sworn covenant indicate a plot. At the heart of nature's mystery lies another mystery. Being born is like being kidnapped and then sold into slavery. When you change your thoughts, remember to also change your world. Men do less than they ought unless they do all they can. Feel your emotions, live true your passions, keep still your mind. Never say that I have taken it, only that I have given it back. In the end, you should always do the right thing, even if it's hard. People rarely succeed unless they have fun in what they are doing. I'm not going to die. I'm going home like a shooting star. I don't want life to imitate art. I want life to be art. Some men never die, and some men never live, but we're all alive tonight. I would never die for my beliefs, because I might be wrong.